Hello world, it's Kurtis Potter with Boundless Inspiration. It's 2022, and as the video I posted yesterday, you got through 2021 and 2020. Man, there was some hard times for this world. So I just want to lift you up again and say congratulations on making it through. And if you continue to watch these videos, and that means you wanted the best for yourself, the boundless version of yourself. And it all starts with looking in the mirror, right? Looking in the mirror. So I was walking in the gym because, I have been doing my 90-day workout at home. So for anybody that wants to say, hey, I don't have time to go to the gym, well, you know what? I'm just going to shut that one down right now, because as you saw a picture I posted, I've got a 6-pack. And actually, when I turn, I've actually got a 10-pack. I've got those 2 on the side. So I'm really proud of that. And I'm just saying that because you can do it the moment you stop making excuses. See, I knew that I wasn't going to be able to do as much with the current workout machines that I had that you don't have at the gym. There's a couple that I use that I don't have at the house. But I found ways to do those same types of workouts at home, even if you don't have dumbbells. You know what? Save the next 2 gallons of milk that you have and fill them up with water. I even had some bricks, I don't know, I think they're like 8, 10, 12-inch block. I don't know. And I use those for lifting them up, that type of exercise, because I wanted a little bit heavier of a dumbbell that I did not have. And see, sometimes you got to think outside of the box when you're trying to achieve your dreams and goals, your wants, your desires, your needs, right? So there was times where I had to think outside the box. I had to stop putting up a wall on the things that I wanted to achieve, because that's a lot of times what will happen in your mind if you allow it. It will create doubt, fear, worry, anxiety if you allow it, but you could be the master of your mind, right? I love being in here. I bike a lot ever since I got hurt. So in 2007, I almost died. I had 2 5-gallon buckets dropped on my head from the 2nd floor of a building, messed up my whole spine, all the way from my neck all the way down, and messed up my knees. Shortly after that, I sprained one ankle and broke another. Man, it messed my body up to where I used to run and I had to stop running. Well, what did I do? I thought outside the box and I started biking, which I found out was actually a lot easier on your body and you burn more calories. See, it was this thought in my mind that since biking is easier, that I was going to have to do a lot more to accomplish the same thing that I was accomplishing when I was running. But see, that was a misconception in my mind. That was not the truth. That was that fear, that false evidence appearing real, and it was not real. I burn more calories while biking. It's easier on my body, so I can sustain it a lot longer and probably not have to walk around in a cane, struggling when I'm older, because I'm not breaking down my body. Now, I still run now, but, the thing is, what I really wanted to talk to you about today in this video was I was walking into the gym and I looked in and I saw that mirror and I smiled. I saw these mirrors. And see, that pushes you. When I'm in here on this bike, it pushes me because I'm watching myself. I watch my form. And you know what? I can look at myself and say, dude, you've got more in you, man. Come on, bro. Like, when I'm just sitting on a bike, we had one at the house, and you could just kind of get in the routine of biking and listening to music. Sometimes I'd even find myself on social media. But see, there's just something, and I'm sure that's why they do this. Whenever they have those mirrors, see, when I'm in here by myself, I'm watching myself, that man in the mirror, and you know yourself. You know yourself better than anyone. So I'm like, dude, you're not even sweating. You're not even trying. You're smiling. You should be gritting and grinding. Come on, do better, bro. You got it in you. You got more fuel in the tank. What is your dreams and goals, right? Well, then when I'm in here with everyone else, it pushes me on a whole new level, because in these mirrors, you can see everyone. It's like reflection to everyone, right? So we all push each other harder, because next thing you know, I'll see somebody out of the corner of my eye who just steps it into a higher gear, and I'm like, ooh, I got to step it into a higher gear. Then next thing you know, the whole room's stepping into a higher gear. So the reason why I wanted to talk to you about that, let me see if I can point myself right there, right? It's the man in the mirror. But the thing is like this, I can't see my own back without some help, okay? And that's what I really wanted to talk to you about in this video today. Was we have dreams, we have goals, we have desires, we have wants, but you can't see your own back. And sometimes I needed my wife to tell me, Kurtis, you're getting so focused on your business that it's really become your business. It's not our business as a couple and as a family. And the reason why she may have called it your business, she said, Kurtis, I feel like a single mom. Kurtis, you're not being present with your kids because you're gone from sun up to sundown. Now, she admired that hard work ethic, but at the same time, she had to understand the feeling that it was causing on her, and she had to communicate that to me. Now, see, couples, whenever you're going through some stuff, we do things that hurt each other because we're different. We're different people. I'm a man. She's a woman. She has her wants and needs and desires. I have mine. Guys want stuff like usually like sexually and financially more than emotionally. And a lot of times women want that emotional support, that spiritual support. They want to see their man as a leader, as the leader of the family and a provider. And, there's just different things that men and women want. And see, communication is the number one reason for failed relationships, whether it be a relationship with your spouse. It could be my relationship with the gym. See, if I'm not communicating to myself like, Kurtis, this is not working for you. So what is going to work for me, right? Kurtis, you're trying to pour from an empty cup. It's not working for you. And see, a lot of times we just want to push through and put our blinders on like, it's all right. You know what? I'll just keep pushing through. I know at least for me, I was. And see, it was causing me to get burned out. And I was, that was a cause of some of the anger I had. See, I'm a giver, and I was doing a lot more for others, even if I didn't want to. And it was causing me to be drained mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Are there things that you're doing or not doing because you're not communicating with yourself? Are you allowing, since you can't see your own back, are you allowing somebody to communicate with you authentically and say, whether it's your best friend, your spouse, your boss, can he tell you that you're sucking at your job without you blowing up, quitting, and getting another job? Can you be like, man, you know what? Like, is this person telling me this for my best interest because they're looking out for me? Now, there's a lot of bosses out there. Don't get me wrong. I've had them. They were freaking pricks. And I had a sales manager where it was like, man, if he was so persistent on reading, how to become a better boss books versus just sales books, like he was beating into our head. It was that he was dangling that carrot and that dollar, like, hey, you either get this dollar or you're fired. You either hit your goal or you're fired. You either do this or you're fired. You either do this, you'll make all that money, right? And I was like, man, looking back, I was like, if he would have just read some communication books and some leadership books, I think that he could have had the best sales team in that business, right? So what are we doing? Who are we allowing to look at our back? How are we communicating? It says invigorate. I just keep looking at this and it inspires me because I'm about to go in there and I'm about to get it today. But what are we doing, folks? Are we being intentional? And you know what? 2022, I truly believe this is going to be an amazing year of my life, the best year of my life ever. And it's going to start the trend. I'm setting the bar of becoming a better version of me every single day so that I can say I was intentional on making this the best year of my life. I had some bad habits and I could humbly admit it. And those are my habits. They're no one else's. Nobody's going to change me but me. Nobody's going to achieve my goals that I have but me. So how can I step up to the plate and create a legacy? How can I step up to the plate and create a boundless lifestyle? How can I be intentional about my actions that create the most joy, happiness, peace, financial freedom, time freedom? Today, I just ask you the question because you know your life, you know your dreams and goals, you know your wants, you know your bad habits. Is it time to look in the mirror? Is it time to get an accountability partner or 10? Is it time to elevate your group of people that will push you to achieve? I say yes to all of those. I believe in you. The thing is we are all capable of achieving anything we want in life. And I know for you, if there's something you want and you don't have it, then you've got it in you to achieve it. Sometimes you got to put that pride and ego down and just say, you know what, enough is enough. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm ready to achieve it. You know what, I'm ready to go get that Benz, that Beamer, that Bentley, whatever it is. Maybe it's not a vehicle. Maybe it's a home. I want a log cabin. I want financial freedom. I want to be out of debt. I want to be a better father, a better mother, a better spouse. I want more joy, more peace, more love. I want to own my own business. I want to write a book. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a doctor. I don't know what it is you want, but I know there's something that you want. And I just want to remind you that you're capable. You're worthy of it. You deserve it. So let's go after it together. 2022, baby. We're making things happen every single day together. We're on this journey together. We're the wolf pack that's just stepping every single day a step closer to being boundless, baby. I love you all. If this video hit home, if you know somebody that you're like, hey, we're not falling off our New Year's resolutions this year, like, share, comment, tag them. Put in a comment on the section where you're like, hey, call somebody out, tag somebody that you're best friends with and say, I need somebody to look at my back whenever I'm getting so laser focused that it's like robot, right? Let's do this together, folks. I love you. Have a great day. Be boundless.